Welcome to your practice today. I'm Summer, delighted to have you here. We are going to move the body, build some heat, some courageous heart opening, some hip heat, and all the things we might culminate in a pose that you love or one you're working to make friends with. This is called Visvamitrasana, which means friend of the world pose. It's a big one. We'll do what we can. Enjoy the journey along the way. Let's get started. Take a moment to sit upright, sit tall, feel the ground beneath you. And if you need to, use your hands so you can turn your inner thighs down while pulling your sitting bones wide. Close your eyes. Relax into this breath and the next. Clear your mind. Take a moment to feel your body. Notice what's here today. Create a sense of weightedness through your hips and legs and an upright inner buoyancy through your torso. Relax your head, your neck, your jaw, your shoulders. Any other place that is a hot spot where you might hold your tension regularly. Take one more breath. Breathe in. Let it all go. Exhale. Blink your eyes open and we'll meet on all fours, tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide, planting your hands under your shoulders, and straighten your right leg behind you. And pulse. Engage your calf muscles, your quads. Now as you rock back, hold that. Your hands push down and forward, your heel pushes back, you're strengthening your leg on all sides. We're always toning while we're stretching. Keeping the foot tucked, toes tucked, bend the knee a couple inches above the floor. Take a moment to breathe into any tight areas. And then re-straighten your leg. And we'll switch sides, left leg back. We're opening up our feet, our calves, our legs. Rocking a couple more. And then hold as you push your heel back and hands forward and down, like you're trying to pull your mat apart. Tone on all sides, like shrink wrap, hug in. And now bend your left knee, and you might notice a different mobility from side to side. Just take note. Hover and hold one more breath. And from here, rise up and back to downward dog. Right now, feet separated about 2 fist distance apart as you stretch and breathe and feel what's here today. Look forward and walk to the top. Separate your feet again, 2 fist distance. You might measure it this time. And make sure the second toes are parallel. With hands on the floor in front of you, on maybe props if you need them, look well out in front to lengthen your spine. Breathing here, open the sides of your body. Get stronger in your legs. Feel your kneecaps lift, your feet weighted to the earth. And like a waterfall, up and over, bow as you exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, stretch your arms slowly up by your ears, reaching high, chair pose, Utkatasana. Pick up the left foot slightly off the floor. Keep the right knee bent. Look down as you place it down so it lands just like it started, straight ahead. Pick up the right leg, hover. And plant it down, peek at the foot. Press the floor away to stand tall. Stretch up. Hold on to your left wrist and crescent over to the right as you lengthen, pulling on the wrist. Plug down to your left foot. Tone your legs on all sides, even your glutes, your belly. Next inhale, rise. Next exhale, switch sides. Hold the right wrist, sway left. Stamp into your feet, especially your right foot here. Use your breath like a drum, building heat, building rhythm, opening space in the body. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive and fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, look out in front of you. Move your thighs back and wide. On an exhale, step the right leg back to lunge. Come on your fingertips here. Look out in front of you. Hug your outer hips in. Get strong. Create a boundary. And as you exhale, rock your front leg to straighten, hips back. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, back. One more set. Hold as you straighten. Come on the heel of your front foot. Stamp down and tug back as you fold up and over your legs. Get strong on all sides. Breathe into any tightness. Fan out the toes, spreading them wide. As you exhale, bend the front knee, knee over ankle. Pivot the back heel to flatten. Turn the toes slightly in. It's nice to look and see. And then walk your hands over off the edge of your sticky mat at an angle to your front foot. You could stay there and bow, or if available, bring your elbows down to either the floor or a prop. Breathe. We're deep in the hips. Hug your legs like you have electric stockings on. Draw the muscles in and up. Press your feet deeper into the mat. Push the floor away here. Feel your inner thighs widening apart. One more breath. Inhale to straighten your arms, turn back to the front and lower your back knee. Look forward, and as you exhale, straighten the front leg again, rock back. This time the knee is down. Inhale again, trace the front knee over the center of the foot. Exhale back. Inhale forward, and this time we'll hold, runner stretch. Pick up your foot with your hand, move it forward another inch. Try to lengthen your upper body. Feel as if you're tugging your front heel to the back of the mat. Spreading the toes. One more breath. As you inhale, lift your chest and swing the right shin behind you. Stay on the left heel initially. You'll windmill the right arm up and over. Feel free to put a prop underneath. I'm on my fingertips, pushing the floor away. Left arm by the ear, big stretch through the entire sideline of the body. Heel stamps down and tries to tug into the middle of the mat. This top arm reaches away. Can you turn your chest open a little more? Inhale, press down to rise. Bend the front knee to a lunge. So take a moment to find knee over ankle and bring your left forearm to your thigh. Circle the right arm around. Twist your sternum to the right, look up. Push the floor away. Very nice. Bring both hands down to square off to the front. Heel toe your foot over. You can come back into lizard pose. From lunge, swinging the back shin parallel to the mat again. Come down on your elbows here. Look forward, long spine. Hug your outer hips in again. Gather energy, gather heat, gather awareness. As you're pushing the floor away, you're heating up your hip joints, your hamstring muscles here. Now swing your right shin behind you again. Take your hands, come upright in your arms. Take your left arm, tuck the shoulder as high up as you can, the upper arm and shoulder underneath your left leg. The hand will come spreading the fingers flat in line with the front ankle. Now heel toe the left ankle over to the right and come on the toes maybe. You could stay there. Or see if you can start to pick it up. And with your right hand, reach across the pinky side of the foot to lift. And just holding here, push the floor away through your left arm. Take another breath. I know that's kind of funky. Do what you can. You'll unravel. We'll step forward as you inhale. You can bring your feet together. Look way out in front. Strengthen and tone your legs as you bow. Heavy, earthy feet, light lifted hips. One more breath. Let's do it on the second side. Left leg, a long step back, coming first into this lunge on the fingertips. Make your back leg straight and strong. Hug on all sides. Hug your outer hips in. As you stay looking to the horizon, exhale, straighten through both legs. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, hips back. Strong legs. Inhale, slow bend. This time we hold, come on the front heel. Spread the toes. Maybe even walk your hands forward a little bit more. Dig your right heel into the mat, down and back, down and back. Feel your right hip plugging back. You can use your thumb, pull to the back edge of the mat and down, a little anchoring there, external rotation there. As you bend the front knee, take a moment, ground the back heel, turn the toes in a little bit, and walk your hands over to the left on the inside of your front foot. Maybe even again, come down on your elbows and forearms, bow. This humble warrior builds heat quickly, especially as we push the floor away through the feet. Try to widen your sitting bones. How much space and length can you find in your torso here? Maybe even bend your front knee more deeply and press it towards the pinky toe side of the foot to help open up the hip. I know. From here, straighten your arms. Pivot your way back to lunge. Lower your back knee. Let me make sure I have this. Swing your shin behind you. We're coming up into runner stretch, into the gate pose. Come on the heel. I know I mixed my sequence up a little. We'll bring it all back, I promise. Reach your right arm alongside the ear, as long as we're having fun. Stamp the heel down, get stronger in your legs, and twist. Feel you're rotating your sternum. Lean back, stretch long like taffy. Breathe. Good. Inhale, press to come up, and let's bring the hands down, frame the front foot. You'll come into runner stretch for a moment, and then lunge. Exhale, back to runners. Wide sitting bones, look forward, lunge. This time we hold. Wide sitting bones, pick up the foot or drag it forward another inch. Walk your hands out in front, folding with length. Breathe with your body. Stamp your right heel down, plug back. Can you straighten your leg a little more? Can you bring your right toes more upright as you push out through the ball mound and the heel of the foot? We're getting into all those little pockets, freeing up any tension so energy can flow, energy can move. Swing your left shin behind you again. This time bend the front knee. Coming into this side bend with the forearm on the thigh. So I'm going to put one hand on your sacrum, move the sacrum and pelvis back. And then scoop your tailbone so your right buttock, right sitting bone comes under. Grasp with your forearm to widen your knee, the lunge mirror. And then a big side circle. Your left arm as you twist and look to your left and up. Full stretch. Like a plant, always send your root system down so you can scratch and rise out of that. And then bring your hands down to the ground. Swing your left shin behind you, coming into lizard. You might feel your right foot a little wider. You can always put props underneath your forearms there. Pressing to the foundation. Squeeze the outer hips in. We're just repeating these similar actions over and over again. It's not just about doing the form of the pose, but those subtle techniques within the pose that can really transform. Widen the inner thighs, widen your sitting bones. Very nice. Now from here, straighten the arms, bring your shin behind you again. Take the right arm underneath. You do what you can, right arm underneath. Here you can see my hand is committed, gripping like a tiger paw into the mat. You can heel toe over to the left And then you start to lean back. Maybe pick up the foot and squeeze the leg against the arm. Maybe hold the outer foot. Lift, high as you can lift. Turn open a little bit. Breathe here. How to find breath and discomfort. That's part of our practice. How to stay steady no matter what. Slowly release. We'll meet in downward dog. Take a breath here. Stretch your thighs back. Stretch your arms long. With an inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend the knee, open. Step the left foot between the hands, triangle. Look at your back foot like before. Toes turn in a little. Heels wider. Open up. Use a prop if you need them under your bottom hand. Strong legs. Feel your hamstrings engage. The front quadriceps engage. Now bend the front knee again. From here, bring your left hand to the inside of the front leg and lean your head and shoulders back. Use the leverage of shoulder against leg. Remember, you could stay here. Or like before, you're going to take the shoulder underneath, hand to the floor, heel toe, heel toe. This one's a little harder because the back knee is up. See if you can lift the foot. Maybe hold around the pinky edge of the foot. You could stay. This time, maybe start to straighten through your leg. Visvamitrasana. Looking to the right and up. Push the floor away for your left hand. And then as you gaze down, you'll release the foot. Step back to dog. Not so easy today. That's okay. We just show up to the edge that we can work. Keep an open heart, open mind. Inhale, lift the right leg. Play. Bend the knee, open the hip. There's nothing to lose, especially when you're deeply listening. It might be today's the day to go for it, or today's the day not to. Step the right foot forward, triangled. Circle the left arm up. That is really a place of discernment for the practitioner. Know how to play the edge. Twist, look up. Know when to soften back, when to jump in. No one can answer that for you either. One more breath here. Then the front knee. You could stay here the whole time, by the way. Or you lean the right hand to the inside. Press the knee open, twist and look up. Or finally, take the right arm under. And then heel toe your foot over until you can't go over anymore. Start to lean into the hand. Pick it up. Maybe reach and hold the pinky edge of the foot. Lift. Back thigh widens from the front hand as you start to maybe straighten. Push the floor away. Breathe. And you've had enough. Release. Downward dog. What was happening in your mind within your breath? Lower down, child's pose, big toes touch. Palms up as you sink and settle and rest. Make an offering of your efforts. Free yourself from criticizing or judging or any type of attachment. This practice is as much an inward practice as an outward practice. That becomes more apparent the more you make it your own. What did you learn today? Learn about meeting your edge, about deep listening, skillful action, and surrendering. Slowly walk your hands in. Go ahead and take at least a couple 2-minute shavasana. Recline on your back. Let your body rest. Let everything practice being soft again. You did a lot of strong couple poses in a short amount of time, so this is important to ground down. Let this be your sacred practice for your day. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to leave your comments. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss one of the free weekly classes. We'll see you back again next time. Namaste.